you could catch measles? What about whooping cough? Some very dangerous diseases that have been eradicated have started to come back because parents are refusing to have their children vaccinated. An article published by the Huffington Post states many parents become anti-vaxxers as a result of plain old misinformation. But why should you care? I know most of us don't have kids right now, but there is a good chance that many of us will in the next 5 to 10 years. And you should be well informed before you decide not to have your kids vaccinated. In this speech, I will be discussing some of the myths and reasons people don't have their kids vaccinated and the truths on why they should be vaccinated. One of the most common myths is that vaccinations are linked with autism. Many people believe this based on a study of UK physician Andrew Wakefield, published in The Lancet in 1998. In the study, he states that there is a link between autism in kids and vaccines. This opinion was made popular by celebrities like Jenny McCarthy. The truth is that since this article was published, it has been proven that Wakefield falsified his research. The Lancet has retracted the paper, and Wakefield lost his medical license. That's him and his wife. So, an article written by Julie Belazou states, large-scale studies done involving thousands of participants in several countries have failed to establish a link between the MMR vaccine, or for measles, and the mental development disorder. Another common myth is that side effects from vaccines cause greater risk than the chance of catching the disease. This means that people believe that you are more likely to have a severe reaction to an immunization than getting sick with whatever illness the vaccine was to prevent. The truth is, in this picture, an article published by newsmike.com, it shows that for people who have measles, 15 out of 100 have severe symptoms, and that's in the red, so, that lead to hospitalizations, compared with almost none of those for those vaccinated. In fact, the Center for Disease Control says that the chance of death from contracting measles, which is a chance of 1 in 500, is far higher than having a non-fatal severe reaction to the MMR vaccine, which is 1 in 1 million. Basically, this shows that vaccines are safe and any side effects are almost always mild and temporary, such as mild fever, whereas contracting the disease can have severe risks, including death. The final myth is that I will discuss has to do with herd immunity. Herd immunity is a form of protecting whole communities from diseases by immunizing a critical mass of its populace. There are parents who argue, my child doesn't need to be vaccinated because of herd immunity. And while herd immunity is great, it is not a free pass. The truth is that there are people who can't be vaccinated. According to Gabrielle Van Tassel, a writer for the Huffington Post, she states, some patients are too young to be immunized for certain diseases. The MMR vaccine cannot be administered before 12 months. Others with allergic reactions to vaccines or compromised immune systems can never be vaccinated and must rely on the immunity of others to keep them healthy. Ultimately, it is the parents' decision whether or not to vaccinate their children. But to not do it and rely on herd immunity just lessens the chance of it actually working. In conclusion, there are many myths when it comes to vaccines, and hopefully now you know the truth behind some of these myths. There are many different false reports out there, and it is important to do research to find out the truth. Remember though, when it comes to vaccines, you are making a choice that could affect the lives of many, not just your family.